How did genius loci affect Roman architecture? Have you ever wondered how the spirit of a place can shape its architecture? In ancient Rome, this idea was known as genius loci, which referred to the protective spirit believed to inhabit specific locations. This belief influenced how Romans built their cities, homes, and temples. Let's take a closer look at how genius loci affected Roman architecture. First, Romans had a deep respect for the site and context of their buildings. They understood that each location had its unique character and sacredness. Instead of using a one-size-fits-all approach, architects considered the natural landscape and historical significance of each site. For example, the famous Seven Hills of Rome shaped the city's layout, influencing where monuments and public squares were placed. This connection to the land gave Roman architecture a sense of belonging. Next, the integration of religious and protective elements was vital. Romans often included shrines, altars, or statues dedicated to the genius loci within their buildings. These features were not just decorative, they were meant to honor and appease the spirit of the place. By doing this, Romans sought divine favor and protection for their inhabitants. Temples and public buildings served as spiritual centers, reflecting the importance of the genius loci in daily life. Additionally, the atmosphere of a place was crucial. Romans aimed to express the spirit of a location through their architectural choices. The solid and monumental forms of Roman buildings helped define public spaces, creating areas that felt powerful and rooted in tradition. This sense of place was essential for Roman identity and civic pride. Urban planning also reflected the influence of genius loci. The layout of Roman cities included the Cardo, which ran north to south, and the Decumanus, which ran east to west. These streets were organized in a way that respected the natural and spiritual order of the site. Public spaces like piazzas and forums became focal points, embodying the spirit of the city and encouraging community interaction. Lastly, Romans avoided uniform designs. They valued architecture that responded to the unique qualities of each location. This approach prevented buildings from looking the same and allowed each structure to express the distinctive identity of its place, honoring its genius loci. In summary, the genius loci shaped Roman architecture by creating a strong connection to place. Buildings were designed not just as physical structures but as expressions of the protective spirit that defined their character. This resulted in architecture that was respectful of tradition and closely tied to the cultural and religious life of ancient Rome.